It's your voice, your vote here on KSFY News at 6 o'clock. Today is the day all presidential campaigns have circled on their calendars, Caucus Day in Iowa. Voters there get their first say in the 2016 presidential nominating process in just a matter of minutes. Our coverage begins with KSFY's Brian Allen, who is live in Des Moines with a closer look at the crowded Republican field. Brian.
Well, Courtney, good evening from Des Moines. You know, at 5 o'clock, we took a look at the neck-and-neck nature of the Democratic race between Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. In fact, a new Quinnipiac poll that was released just this morning shows a changing of the lead here in Iowa at a very critical time. Bernie Sanders now leads Hillary Clinton by 49 to 46%. That same Quinnipiac poll shows Republican Donald Trump extending his lead over his two closest rivals, Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio. Take a look here, 31% to 24% to 17%. Now, if this latest polling is right, a political outsider with no previous political experience could walk out of Iowa later tonight the winner of the Republican caucus.
Thank you for being here. Good to see you guys. Welcome.
He's running number 2 to Donald Trump in the polls, but in Ames at this overflowing rally, Ted Cruz told this crowd he is a real conservative who's not interested in making friends with the Washington establishment. And he told me he is ready to see the decision the people of Iowa make.
It's not going to be one from a TV studio in Manhattan or a TV studio in D.C. It will be one in the living rooms and the VFW halls and the schools and churches across the state of Iowa, one person at a time. And the strength of our campaign is the grassroots army that has come together from the people.
Marco Rubio has spent the last 5 days reaching out to evangelicals here in Iowa, openly talking about issues of faith and speaking like a frontrunner, largely ignoring Cruz and Donald Trump, but openly taking on Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton.
You know what she said about 48 hours ago? Someone suggested that Barack Obama should be appointed to the Supreme Court. She said, what a great idea. Can you imagine? Barack Obama, who has habitually violated the Constitution, now interpreting it and applying it on the Supreme Court? And even if he turns it down, if these are the kinds of people she has in mind for the Supreme Court, we're in a lot of trouble if she wins.
But right now, all eyes are on Donald Trump. Polling has shown a consistent pattern of him leading the Republican race in Iowa. In Waterloo this morning, Trump sounded a different note. For months, he has predicted an Iowa caucus win. Now he is seeming to back away from that.
Iowa is a great place. It's a great state with just the most fantastic people. And I must say, win, lose, or draw, I love you folks all. I love you all. It's been the kind of crowds we've gotten, the kind of reception we've had, and but tonight, it really is. It's crunch time. All of this work, it's all about this.
Just a few minutes ago, Donald Trump was interviewed live on Des Moines radio station WHO, and he said that the scope and the popularity of his presidential race surprised him, and that tonight the voters of Iowa will either validate his campaign or send him packing. We are reporting tonight live in Des Moines with photojournalist Troy Timmerman. I'm Brian Allen, KSFY News.
All right, Brian, thank you. And